Hey, what's up, Sagittarius? Let's get into your read here, see what messages are coming in for you guys, and I hope you guys are doing well. I am doing this read here during the full moon, so I did another reading for you guys. It's a little bit more of a connection partnership, so I just wanted to shuffle up and see, clear the energy a little bit and try again later here. So this is your second reading, and see if anything changes. So let's see what's going on here for Sagittarius. Messages for Sagittarius. Of course, general read, take what resonates, leave the rest out. And if it does resonate, let me know. Hit that like button, leave a comment. Starting off this reading here, Three of Wands. We have the Knight of Swords here. Eight of Wands. And what is the focus area for Sagittarius? We have the Death card, Scorpio energy. We have the Hierophant, Taurus energy, and the near future energy. What we got? Eight of Swords. What's sitting in your power here, Sagittarius? What is going on? We have the Strength card, Leo energy. What is your environment looking like, Sagittarius? Seven of Wands. What is your hopes and fears for Sagittarius? We have the Knight of Wands, a Sagittarius card there, and the potential outcome for Sagittarius. What is the potential outcome for Sagittarius? Nice. Nine of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck here, we have the Seven of Cups. It feels as though you're going to have some opportunities headed your way here, Sagittarius. I feel like that was your last reading where you just had things opening up here for you. But in this reading, Three of Wands is starting it off, right? So Three of Wands is an energy of paths changing. This is also ships coming in, right? So it could be that you put a lot of energy of wanting something in the past, okay? And now it's coming back around, which makes sense. I mean, today's the 14th, right? So we're stepping into retrograde, right? So you could start to see things coming back around, right? This could be relationships, things like that, right? So, but I do feel like with that Three of Wands, I do feel like you're going to start to see these opportunities, these, things that you've been wanting coming back around towards you. This could be increase in finances. This could be connections, relationships. I just feel as though whatever this is with that Three of Wands just feels as though you're going to receive things that you've been wanting. But also at the same time, I do feel as though it's that energy of putting you on a different path. Okay. So I feel as though, Sag, you could be in some sort of in-between type of energy at the moment, figuring things out. Okay. So not a huge change from your last reading that I did a few days ago. Your challenge here is the Knight of Swords. All right. So that is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. The Knight of Swords is a very fast card. This is news, communication coming through here, but because it's in your challenge area, I do feel like this is something very unexpected coming towards you, Sagittarius. This could just be someone coming towards you with a message, an opportunity, a phone call, something that really changes something here, right? You're coming into this reading here with the Eight of Wands, which is Sagittarius energy. And the Eight of Wands here is like wanting a lot of changes within your life. You could be doing a lot of changes within yourself, just your environment. You could just be wanting, again, changes is the key word here, right? Death card being your focus is transformation, right? So with the Eight of Wands and the Death card being over here, I just feel like there's, how do I say this? It's like you could be surprised on how much you're gonna grow. You know what I mean? There is this Hierophant energy being over here too, so it's a very having a lot of knowledge. You teaching other people. You could be sharing with others your experiences or wanting to talk about it, and in order to help other people as well. Or maybe something here is really developing within yourself here that is becoming very independent. Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Now, for some of you guys, this could be bringing more finances with that Nine of Pentacles, but also the Nine of Pentacles is just the card of feeling you're not codependent on anyone, right? You're very independent, able to take care of things and also help others, right? In some way, in whatever way that you can, right? So the Hierophant here is the High Priest as well, right? So we know the High Priestess card, but the Hierophant is also a very intuitive card. So you're sitting in this energy of being very intuitive Um, Possibly even seeing things before it happens in some way, or feeling as though something could be happening and then it ends up happening. So very psychic type of energy coming out in your reading here, Sag. But also the Hierophant is people coming towards you for advice. There is a negative side to this Hierophant, though. You know, this is because you could be projecting this energy or having this energy. People can see that as stealing your energy, really dumping negativity onto you, their problems onto you. And I feel like that can throw you off here, because we do step into an Eight of Swords energy in the near future. Okay. So you see how that kind of plays out. It's just kind of like you're sitting in this transformation type of energy where you're doing a lot of work with yourself, around you, your environment, whatever it is here. But there's an opportunity or a chance that, not an opportunity, but a chance that Eight of Swords puts you stuck, or maybe feeling like you don't have enough energy, feeling as though you don't really want to do anything. That's kind of the feeling I'm getting with this Eight of Swords. Seven of Cups is kind of screaming this energy of confusion, right? So it's like, again, you're sitting in this energy like your last reading, a little bit of not moving forward. So I feel like there's a big message in regards to, maybe not letting people really take advantage of your energy here. Okay, so there's a caution here with that Eight of Swords. Now the Eight of Swords, it's you, right? So Sag, I'll be blunt. You know me, I'm a Sagittarius as well, so I'm just gonna tell it like it is. But it's up to you. No one else is gonna come there and untie you with this Eight of Swords. You can easily untie yourself and walk away. So whatever you're not doing is just because you're making the choice not to do it, right? So it is a very hard truth. I don't want to trigger anybody, but that's the truth I even got to come to myself with sometimes, right? Sometimes I'm sitting there going, Eight of Swords, I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know if I want to do that. I'm not ready for that. Always coming up with excuses. I mean, that's me. But then, again, that Eight of Swords, once you come out of that, it's kind of bringing you into this strength energy with its Leo energy, where it's bringing you into being confident. Now, the Strength card is also not just confidence, but really just focusing on yourself, taking care of yourself, and really feeling good, to where you're able to invest into whatever you want to do. This could be even meeting new people, right? Doesn't have to be romantic all the time, but that confidence is starting to grow on you. So whatever growth is happening, whatever transformation is happening, I do feel like it's leading you towards leveling you up in some way. All right. Your environment here, I like the Seven of Wands. If I could talk, Seven of Wands here in your environment kind of tell me here, Sag, that you've established some sort of boundary, or you're learning. Like I said, we have this energy that's coming in this in the beginning of your reading here, right? It could be something that you're still working on, but Seven of Wands here, it's like I'm putting a line, I put a fence, right? So you understand when you need to protect your energy, when you need to fight for what you want, right? When you need to protect your ideas, your dreams, your goals. That Seven of Wands in your environment tells me that you've created this surrounding for you that you're protected. Okay, you feel protected. You could be protected by other means as well, right? So protected by your ancestors, your guides, universe, God, whatever it is. It just feels like you feel very protected here. Knight of Wands in your hopes and fears. It does scream out a little bit of travel for me on this one, or maybe being adventurous. I do feel like maybe there's something that you've been wanting to do something, but then also maybe you've had some plans and now things have changed, right? So maybe you're looking at something and going, maybe I'm not going to take that chance, or maybe not going to travel to this place, or maybe I'm not going to do this because maybe there's other things going on that are not letting you do that, right? So I feel like the Knight of Wands is just something that is within yourself here. It's like, maybe trust your intuition a little bit more here, because I feel like there's a lot of good opportunities in regards to you traveling, meeting new people here, experiences. I just feel like there's curveballs that could be coming towards you. But I do feel like that there's a reason for that, right? There's something here where it's kind of showing you these confusions, or maybe these energies being projected onto you. Sagittarius is like it kind of builds you up into being a little bit more stronger, a little bit more independent, that Nine of Pentacles, and then making those choices by yourself and really moving forward. Because whatever it is here, it is leading you towards a very, like I said, that Nine of Pentacles is very financially independent as well. So a lot of you guys could be seeing an increase in your finances, or maybe taking more of a leadership role in some way in your life here. And I do feel like that there's a lot of strength, that strength, the Nine of Pentacles, and doesn't matter male or female, just a sense of you, when you make a decision, that's a decision, and you're ready for whatever, how that turns out. Right. So that's what I see here, Sag. So your reading is moving towards you developing into even more growth within yourself. You're starting to see something even more within yourself is really what I'm seeing here. Okay. Let me just see if there's anything else that you might need to know, Sagittarius. Very strong energy, man. I mean, I feel as though the next few weeks could be, like that Death card. I feel like we're just stepping into this energy of figuring things out, and we might see things end, and we might see new beginnings, and we might see those new beginnings end, and then another new beginning. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things where we just gotta maybe be a little bit patient, have compassion for ourselves as well. All right. So anything else here for Sagittarius? Anything else going on here for Sag? What they might need to know? Yeah, boundaries. Nine of Wands. It's like that wounded warrior energy. Something that maybe there is something where you need to, or you might see yourself with that Nine of Wands and really fighting for what you want, right? Nine of Wands, I just pops out wounded warrior. It's like you could be derailed in whatever comes your way here, or you can really fight for what you want to be or what you want to do, or, something like that here. But a lot of protecting your energy. Anything else here for Sag? The Ten of Wands, a lot of fire coming in here. Wheel of Fortune underneath here. So things are shifting. I do feel like a lot of, heavy things. Tens are endings, but Ten of Wands do feel like you're trying to do a lot, This could be that you put a lot on your shoulders and you really want to accomplish a lot of things, but it's also reminding yourself that, things will take time. Ten of Wands, you can put a lot on your shoulders, but you could be slowing yourself down as well. So there's a little bit of maybe looking at, interesting, that Ten of Wands, I looked at this Eight of Swords. So maybe there is this need of, taking your time doing things here and not really putting all your eggs in a basket and moving forward, it's like that, right? So, but a lot of 8, 7, or you got, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you're, like I said, leveling up towards ending a lot of burdens, a lot of things on your shoulders, letting things go, and understanding that, you're not, you can't be responsible. You can't, letting go of control. I think that's really what it is. Letting go of control, letting things unfold the way it needs to be. And I feel like that kind of moves you into more of a freedom type of energy with that Nine of Pentacles. Okay. It lets you create what you want, do what you want, travel. Cause again, you've been worrying about something about being adventurous, in your reading here is what I'm getting. But the Wheel of Fortune being underneath there kind of tells me that you're going to see a lot of shifts, but I do feel like there's going to be some heavy shifts. All right. So, like I said, have some compassion for yourself, and I feel like you're moving through this, man. Whatever it is, you're going to see a really nice positive outcome. And again, mindset might be a big thing here too, Sagittarius. So you can easily think negative and think like this won't happen, that won't happen, and then obviously that's not going to happen. But if you start to be optimistic, like a Sagittarius would be, then you're going to start to see these shifts a little bit more faster than you thought. All right. So let's close you out with an oracle card here, Sagittarius, and see what that might be. I have not done an oracle for a very long time for you guys, for anybody. We have the red-crowned crane here. It means loyalty. So number 29. Let's see here. And again, if this reading resonates, helps in any way, let me know. Hit that like, leave a comment. And the red-crowned crane. So it means loyalty. The time has come to re-examine your loyalties. Are you able to be trusted? Keep your word if you give it. Take relationships slowly and make sure to build strong connections. What promises have you made and must keep? All right, so let's pull you one more just for fun. Let's go one more for fun. For Sag, we have the chameleon change. So 33 here. And all right, here we go. So change is a natural part of life, so resistance is futile. Ride the energies of change and know where you are going. Then fear will lessen. It is not always wise to just blend in with everyone else. Flexibility in mind and body is adventurous. Do not take too long to make your decision. All right. So that is reading, Sagittarius. If this does help, like I said, let me know. And until next time, we'll see ya. Guys, have a good one.